Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising. Today is a new day to start again. It is 10/31/2025. All right, this is new day to start, take 3. This is my third reboot. So I guess this would be the third go. It's one of those ready, set, go things. It depends on where you start. Is there a zero? Boy, I could go down a rabbit hole there. Hi, how is everybody? How is everybody? I'm not going to start this video over. I'm going to come in here. I obviously got a new backdrop. A little bit more organized in my life. I've been doing some things to get my life in better order. Halloween 2025. Clark Star is shining a little bit. I'm still very poor, don't get me wrong. Let me center, align, balance, use discipline, be a disciple. Practice beginner's mind. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. I've met the love of my life. How about that? I asked for it and I asked for it and I prayed for it, and I'm going to stay to my script because I don't want to tell who it is. It's just been pretty amazing for me to find the contentment. I had given faith to a life of solitude and was blessed with an angel, even though I don't know that I deserve it. I think I'm just that likable. I've been asking, praying, begging, pleading, demanding, until I finally gave way to faith. I had intentful prayer. I prayed for the woman who would want all of me, someone that I would contribute to. But I said in afterthought that I was content with my journey alone. Like I said, I was content with my solitude. I had become blessed with the idea that I had wonderful parents. I had been exposed to what unconditional love was. And some of the greatest prophets and speakers and writers of all time, influencers of people, were celibate. So I was content with that as well. But alas, my love drew to me. I believe that. I believe there's magnetism. And our love was revealed. That's also what I believe. Love is misunderstood by almost everyone. And I got it figured out. In a way that makes us all... That's what love does. It was revealed to me in a way that makes the pain, all the pain that I went through, it transmuted into a jewel. For now, this mystery woman will remain anonymous, but she is real, I assure you, and her presence in my life is going to make New Day to Start a whole new thing. Get your popcorn out. I tried to pull my mom. I watched this. My mom's passing was very difficult for me, and I didn't process it very well, obviously, through most of my life. But I have kind of came to ground with it recently. She had her birthday was yesterday, I think, or the day before. We have a memorial video that I had digitized so I could watch it, and I watched it twice. I hadn't seen it in a while, and it really kind of encapsulates who she was as just a remarkable person, and my mom. So it reminds me who I am. Anyways, so let's get back to where I was starting this video with the beginner's mind. That's really where New Day to Start began. So I'd encourage you to look it up. I was going to do all this linking, and then I went a whole different direction. But Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, I'll link it in the video below. I can't remember the author, and it's a very difficult name for me to say. So I think this is where New Day to Start really born. I was into the Tao Te Ching, and then I stumbled across Beginner's Mind, and both of those combined together. I don't remember the time frame, but it feels like that's what it was. So I'm going to stick with it. I just think those are two good sources. The Bhagavad Gita is really good. That helped me a lot. Was another one. But most of these all have kind of the same center to that. And I think I get to it. But when you try to do what my base was with the Tao, that was enough for me. And the Tao is basically impossible. When you try to do the Tao, you lose it. That's the whole point. So I was trying to talk about the Tao one verse each week. And I think that's still good. But you aren't really in the Tao when you're doing that because you're so focused on trying to be in the Tao. The Tao just happens. And I think it's love is what it is. It's balance. And I get into what balance is. Through my transformation, I would say logic became the biggest principle. Discernment, I think, is a better way to describe it. I always had pretty good discernment, but when I really understood logos, etymology of words, and what meanings are, getting into Greek, I really enjoyed that. I resonated a lot with it. And then understanding language and symbols, it's basically programming. The stories, the history is written by the victors. Words are a tool or a weapon. Good, evil. Words create sides. There's a whole understanding of that if you really get deep into understanding of language. There are no sides in reality. So words describe what can't be described, essentially. It's a perspective that we're trying to relate to each other. They're labels. The best way to describe and express is to sing. There is a resonance to the sing, the audible, the dance, expression, self-expression, expression of love. What do we really need? This is really important. What do we really need? That's what fasting helps you with. When you just start drinking water and you realize that you can survive for 3-4 days and just drinking water. What do we really need? Why do we expose ourselves to all of this stress and pressure over things that we don't actually need? We actually hurt ourselves. The red Reeboks, a baby blue tuxedo, I don't know why, a Rolex watch, toes in the Poconos. I don't know why. We're going to keep going. Obviously, when you get to enlightenment, what wanderlust, I think, happens. You want to go see the world. I want to expose myself to everything. But you need money. You don't, really. But in our made-up world that we all agree to live in, money is king, God. And you need it to do that kind of stuff. I guess you don't really. You could figure out a way if you really throw caution to the wind, which might be what we're all supposed to do. I don't know. I don't know what I advocate anymore. Our system is bankrupt. It's been bankrupt for a long time. You can't even say it. It's so bad. It's been bankrupt like 17 times. What am I to do? I think we're off to a nice start here with my reboot of New Day to Start. I'm going to create a whole new label, a new system. I'm going to call it Take 3. I'm going to focus on the Trinity, mind, body, soul. The new format maybe some traveling skits. I might do some traveling things. Who knows what's in store? So let's round this out. New Day to Start, the concept is every day is a new opportunity to love. Loving is the best part of life. If you learn what love truly is, the first God, Eros. A God is formed by belief. Love is balance between mother and father, is what I would say. I don't want to tip it off here, but I wanted to resonate there for a second so that I keep people with me. That's what Eros is. It's balance between, it is a thing. It's not magnetism. It's the balance between mother and father that just exists because it needs to. That's what love is. And to understand what mother and father is, I get deeper into that. But so Eros is the first God. That's the first thing that we had to believe in because it exists. God exists. It's just, and the more power you put into it. So our first belief is love, the balance between mother and father, because that's creation. Mother and father creates, and creation is love. Sit on that one for a while and really dig deep on the etymology and origin of Eros, which is what love is. And I believe you will find what I found. Love is the way, what Tao speaks of, tries to explain. Balance of Mother Earth, stay with me, that's called Black Earth. The etymology of alchemy is the use of Black Earth. That's mother. Earth is mother. Black Earth, alchemy. And then Father Time, which is astrology, Chronos. Honor thy mother and thy father. They both must balance. And they do balance. That's just the way it is. If you're interested, over the next moment of moments, take each moment one by one and do the best you can. New day to start is back in action. Yeah, baby. I am kind of excited about life right now. I think that there's a lot of things going on everywhere and it's popping off a bit. So I just want to be here to give my little flavor to it. Some people have watched me and seen me through the years. I've done this for a while, but I've never done it with the love of my life behind me. So we'll see how that goes. I have a feeling, I got a feeling, woo-hoo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Halloween, let's go. All right, see you soon. Do great, be grateful. There's more of this to come. Let's go. Colts are good. Pacers, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just really just kind of excited about life. I don't even pay attention to the other stuff. I think it's just about enjoying the celestial because there's going to be some cool celestial events moving forward. And I think Hallows Eve, I think we need to take advantage of this. I'm going to do a little studying on that today and do something that I resonate with to observe this day as opposed to we're going to probably do some other stuff too, but it'll be fun. Have a great day. Do great, be grateful. Have an awesome day.